How to sleep. Step 1. Fall asleep. Step 2. Stay that way. Avoid porcupines. How to eat. Step 1. Check to make sure that the thing you want to eat is food. Here's a helpful tip. If it's moving, on fire, or covered in spikes, it's probably not food. Step 2. If you're reasonably confident that the thing you want to eat is food, do one last check. Say, "Do you want me to eat you?" If it replies yes or no, or at all, don't eat it. Step 3. Put whatever it is in your mouth. If it's horrible, spit. How to walk. Step 1. Be born. This is actually kind of tricky, but just try to do your best. Step 2. Try to lift yourself up onto your feet. If you haven't figured out which ones your feet are, just keep wiggling things until you start to work that out. Step 3. Try to find a flat surface to walk on. Lift one foot at a time. The trick is to build up enough potential energy to propel yourself forward. If you fall down, cry. It's okay. You're probably a baby, so we won't judge. How to scratch your nose. Step 1. Scratch your nose. Yeah, I guess use your fingernail. Trying to use your toes for this is probably a non-starter, unless you're really flexible. Or a monkey. If you're a monkey, isn't that great? How to blink. Step 1. Close your eyes. Notice how the world falls away, leaving you nothing but a comforting, enveloping darkness. Step 2. Open your eyes. It's tough, isn't it? It was so nice when your eyes were closed. Look at all the strange and terrifying and demanding things that surround you. Some of them probably need your attention. You should really get on that. Step 3. Now repeat step 1 and 2, only faster. Resist the urge to keep your eyes closed. Resist the comforting, warm darkness. Do not allow yourself to drift away into the nothing, even though it would simplify just about everything in your life. Step 4. Leave your eyes open. If you feel any dread or guilt or nostalgia for a simpler time, stuff it way down deep inside you. It's time to start your day. How to push the B key. Step 1. Have or identify your fingers. If you find this confusing, you may be a horse or a fish, or if you're very lucky, a squid. If you are a horse, a fish, or a squid, or anything other than a primate or a panda bear, wow, you're an animal and you understand English. You may not be able to perform this task, but listen, you're doing a great job. Good horsey. Step 2. If you're in a cage or prison of some kind, you'll have to escape. Unless, of course, there's a keyboard in there with you. In that case, you're all set except for being in a cage or prison. Sorry about that, caged prisoners. Step 3. Find the B key. A B is sort of a line thingy with some lumps on it. The problem is, not every B is printed on a keyboard. You may end up looking at a lot of books and Red Sox caps along the way, but keep at it. Remember, if you want something badly enough, and you keep trying, you're sure to either succeed, or eventually die. Actually, the second one is pretty much a lock. How to put on a wristwatch? What are you, stupid? Just put it on! How to wear pants. Okay, first of all, this one's a little complicated. You're going to need a ladder and a few trusted friends. Have one of them hold the ladder and another hold the pants. The goal here is to climb and jump so that both of your legs go through the pant legs at the same time. It's going to be tough, especially if you're the kind of person who's easily embarrassed by climbing a ladder in front of your friends with no pants on. It might be easier just to not wear pants. Get some takeout menus, I guess. How to grow hair. Willpower. Oh, and I feel like I should say this. You don't need to water it. That's a plant. Right, and one more thing. If you're feeding it, that's probably not hair either. Turn on a light. Actually, at this point, don't. How to wear socks. I've got to be honest with you guys. This is not my strong suit. I'm pretty sure they don't go on your head. I have seen people putting them on their hands, though. But I think that's not right either. Let's just skip this one. How to disobey authority. Just kidding! How to feel an almost overwhelming sense of dread and anxiety. Step 1. Accept the pernicious illusion that the physical world you perceive is all that exists, and that the petty desires and demands it imposes upon you are the sum total of meaning you will be able to find in your life. It will also be important to accept that time is real, and not a falsehood perpetrated by your limited, subjective perspective. Focus so tightly on your belief in time and matter that you are unable to grasp the miraculous and expansive truth of your sacred consciousness. Step 2. If that doesn't work, just close your eyes and think about spiders. Lots and lots of spiders. How to perceive the universe as a glorious, unified whole to which you are inextricably connected. It's a little hard to explain this one. I guess you just sort of... Goodbye.